everyone, Tom here. Hey everyone, Tom here, Battle Rap Resume. This is a celebration, a centenary, an anniversary, a landmark in this small little niche of a small little world. 100 Battle Rap Resume episodes. Obviously the channel has a lot more stuff, previews, top fives, you know, Mastermind, which, yeah, shout out to all the contestants so far, that I love doing that. But yeah, the Battle Rap Resume episodes, the BRRs, you know, they're the sort of bread and butter of the channel. Me and a battler or battlers, or, you know, just discussing their story, their writing. And they're always my favourite thing to do on the channel. And we've just passed, well, we are at 100, I guess. This is just to sort of, you know, put a little cherry on the top. If you enjoy the show and want to indulge me somewhat, I'm going to go through the 100, not necessarily each one, but anything that sticks out to me. And please comment below as well, I should say. What are your favourite Battle Resume episodes? You know, a lot of people sort of, we talk about it, I say a lot, a few tweets occasionally. And the same sort of battles crop up, you know, probably the ones you know. And I think they're all quite good. Like, of course I'm going to, because I'm plastered all over them. Like, I get that garishly, but you know, I think the guests are always good. You know, the guests have always delivered for me, for the viewers, for whatever. Just they played into the concept. It's a very simple sort of question and answer sort of thing, but you know, one of the joys of the show for me is having someone lead an episode to a certain extent where they're kind of, you know, you mention a line and they sort of go on some tangent or whatever, and you know, so many, and not necessarily that's the only thing, but like, you know, I love that sort of thing when it happens in the show. And yeah, I love all the guests as well, and you guys as well, I should say, for listening. Obviously, very, very appreciated of people who have been with me since the start, which, when was the start? There's a Mastermind episode that no one's ever going to want to know the answer to. The 17th of January, 2016, with Shocks, a Rebel. Shocks is obviously a gent in so many ways, an incredible writer to come out of the ether in that era, essentially, when, you know, everything was kind of landmarked to a certain extent in terms of skill level, and he just absolutely demolished that, you know, unbelievable. He was the first guy, and then, you know, Crafty, Press One, Olding, you know, there is so many to go for. Obviously, the Soul episode, episode 12, a lot of people point to that was like, for me, I think that was a really good episode. The longest episode at the time, I think it was 2 hours 46, and it was just a really dense, like, you know, I'd really wanted to talk to Soul, I suppose, for a long time. Obviously, Soul is my favourite battler, and on the Matter battle, of course, but on so many other battles, I gestated so many, been inspired really by the thing I love, seeing it done so well. So that was great to have Soul on. Harry Baker early on, Kruger, had Dago Devallo on episode 19. I think that's actually the least viewed Battle Rap Resume, is Dago Devallo, number 19. People who know him know him. He's an unbelievable battler, iBattle guy. His punches, check out him versus Collie C. You know, Dago is an insanely good battler, so we had that episode there, shout out that one. Max Sherry early on. Oh yeah, the first doubles episode, number 25, Archaic and Bagnall. That was a really good episode. Yeah, had those guys back on actually recently, and it was dope, so always a good combo. Gem, Mad Dogs TV, Bazza. Yeah, there's another episode that maybe not as listened to, but definitely check that one out as well. You know, shout out Mad Dog TV. And Liam Bagnall came back on with Bam Psychosis and Flex. Definitely one of my favourite episodes. Fantastic fucking episode with those guys. And Psychosis, like, it was my first time getting in touch with him, and I think he put some post on Viewpoint, like, who is this guy that does Battle Resume? And I was just a bit like, oh shit, what have I done? Like, but no, he was down for it, and he was like, oh, Flex is like, you know, home for once, because obviously Flex is like the globetrotter. Check out his Instagram. It's so envious of that guy, you know, very well shot as well. Awesome travel stuff. But yeah, he was finally here at home with Psychosis, and we did the episode, and it was near 2 hours of bliss. You know, it was such characters. Most viewed Battle Rap Resume episode, number 37 is number 40 we had Marlo. Sue Surf was crazy. One of the shortest episodes, 49 minutes. I didn't want to get on, you know, his nerves to a certain extent. I suppose I was just so grateful that he was there. But it was so awesome to have him on. A lot of the people were commenting, like, how the hell did you know? And to be honest with you, as I get, most people just email in, just, you know, whatever. And I think he had an agent or something. And it was, you know, it was pretty, you know, it took a while, but it was worth it. I think it was a really good episode. Ogmios episode. Luna. Myself was episode 50, if you remember the soliloquy episode. Am I boring you yet? We're only halfway through. Inuit Shuffle T, of course. This is getting to the end of 2016, because I remember, I think Mark Risk came out on like Boxing Day or something. I think I kind of there was something quite wholesome about that to me that it came out then. But yeah, was it Boxing? It was the 27th actually, 27th, which was a Tuesday. Blunt Ted, who, you know, is obviously a favourite of the show, was there. Battle Resume 58. Hulk. Pete Cashmore, yeah, shout out Pete. I think he should have been on the show by now. Verse Tracker, which was number 60 with Ryan, where, yeah, the first time I had a website as a guest rather than a person, but yeah, that was awesome. Tony, Dialect, Respect V8. Yeah, I was on a tear, I think, around there, around the 70s. Like, we had some really good episodes. Saurus was number 82. Longest Battle Royale episode, 3 hours 20. It is. Tenshu Blizzard. Yeah, it was, I'm blessed, really, to a certain extent. It's so fun to get these guys on and, to talk about stuff that they've not really talked about in depth before, and just, it's all on explored ground, and it's all just quite fun to sort of pick through. And, when you get people like Unanimous, which was, one of my favourite episodes again. I think he was fucking brilliant on that episode. There's been a lot of episodes, so, shout out to all the guests. Shout out to everyone from Shocks to Avocado. Again, let me know in the comments, what is your favourite episode? What's your favourite Battle Resume moment? Is what do you remember as being some great shit on there, or some cringy shit? What are some fails? There's been lots of those as well. So yeah, get at me, battlerapresume@gmail.com if you want to come on the show. You want to, do a top 5, you want to do a whatever, just let me know. Patreon.com/battlerapresume. Thank you to everyone as well on the Patreon. Of course, it supports the show. Very, very generous of all you guys. And, if you want to get stuff on there, basically anything that goes on the channel is on there probably 2-3 weeks before on the Patreon. So yeah, if you want to help support, you want to get loads of extra content, thank you so much for doing that. @battlerapresume on the Twitter as well. Obviously battling Briggsy soon as well. First 2 rounds pretty much finished. Not going to give too much away, obviously, but yeah, feeling confident in these rounds, getting reaction from the first when I perform it to people. So we'll see. Let's not, I appreciate these words could be used against me in some promo that Ryan Morgan cuts or something. So we will see. But yeah, 100 episodes. Is it cheesy to say here's to 100 more? I don't know. Could I do 100 more? I think obviously there's 100 more battlers, but it's like, I don't know. I want the elite. Like, I want people that are really, I don't know, that are, I don't know, say worth it. Is that bad to say? I don't know. Have I gone mad at the end? Has a power gun to my head? I don't know. We're going to keep going. We're going to do as many episodes as possible. Love doing the show. Love that you guys fuck the show. Get us to 3,000 subscribers by the end of 2017, please. We're sort of getting there. I don't really ask for subscribers much, but yeah. Thank you to everyone who does subscribe to the show. For a show like this to have almost 3,000 subs and lots of people downloading on the podcast as well. It's awesome. I love you guys. So, yeah, anyway, that's episode 100. Celebration, not episode 100 exactly. Shout out Avocado. But, cheers, guys. Bye.